What if I told you that there's a credit card that could turn your everyday spending into a crypto investment portfolio? With this card right here, every time that you buy gas, grab coffee, or get groceries, you're automatically building a Bitcoin portfolio without you even thinking about it. You can check if you're eligible for this card with no impact to your credit, and in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how it works, who should get it, and whether or not it is actually worth it. Before we dive in, I want to mention that today's video is sponsored by Gemini. I partnered with them to bring you this review, but all the opinions are my own and weren't influenced by Gemini. I actually applied for and use this card myself, so you're getting my genuine experience. Now, I have been investing in cryptocurrency since the mid-2010s. Back then, Bitcoin was way more speculative than it is today. Though, let's be honest, it's still pretty speculative. But what I really love about this credit card is that it basically lets you dollar cost average into crypto without the stress of putting large amounts of money into it upfront. So this is the Gemini credit card, and it is different from any other card that I've reviewed on this channel. So instead of earning cash back or points, every purchase that you make instantly earns you cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other 50 plus other cryptos that is available on the Gemini platform. I see this as a perfect entry point for people who want to learn about crypto or start investing in it without the overwhelming decision on how much to put in or when to buy. Your rewards are automatically earned in Bitcoin, and you can transfer them to other cryptocurrencies or even Gemini USD, which is pegged to the US dollar. But here's what makes this card really special and why I think it could be a game changer for the right person. I'm gonna break this down systematically across 5 categories. Let's start with how you can actually get this card, because the approval process is straightforward. First, you can check if you're eligible online without a hard inquiry. This is huge because you can see your potential credit limit and your potential APR range before committing to anything. I went through the eligibility review and they show me that I can get up to $25,000, though keep in mind that the rates and credit limits are subject to change and everyone's experience will be different based on their credit profile. The actual application was surprisingly smooth. I recommend being in the 690 plus range before applying. You apply through the app and the process was like any other credit card. But you also have to take a picture of your ID and do biometric verification. It's one of those face scanning things. So for data points, I'm sitting in the high 800s right now, and I was approved for a $9,000 credit limit. Not as high I was hoping given my credit profile, but $9,000 is still solid for everyday spending. The card is issued by WebBank, which also backs other major fintech products, so there's institutional credibility here. Unlike some crypto cards that are just debit cards in disguise, this is a real credit card with all the protections that come with it. One thing to note is that it is available in all 50 states, which sets it apart from other crypto financial products that have geographic restrictions. But here's where it gets interesting, and this leads me to the next category. The reward structure is really where this card really sets itself apart. But let me break down the numbers so you can see if it makes sense with your spending. You earn 4% back on gas, EV charging, transit, taxis, and rideshare, but there is a cap of $300 per month, then it drops down to 1%. For most people, that's actually pretty plenty. I drive everywhere I live, and I rarely ever hit that cap. You also get 3% on dining with no limit, 2% back on groceries with no limit, and also 1% on everything else. Now let's put this in perspective with real numbers. According to Empower, Americans spend an average of just over $5,200 per month on their credit cards. Let's say that you're spending $200 monthly on gas, $400 on spending, $300 on groceries, and $1,000 on everything else. That is $1,900 in monthly spending with these categories. With the Gemini card, you earn about $29 in crypto rewards monthly just from these categories. Over a year, that is $348 in crypto rewards from normal spending. But here's what most people don't fully understand about this card. Those $348 in annual rewards are not staying at $348 if you're earning Bitcoin. Let me show you some data to put this in perspective. I've got Bitcoin's yearly returns for the past 10 years. And while past performance doesn't predict future returns, the numbers are pretty insane. In 2024, Bitcoin was up 120%. In 2023, it gained 155%. And in 2020, it shot up to 303%. Of course, it is not always up. In 2022, it saw a 64% decline. And in 2018, it dropped 73%. But here's the thing. Even with those down years, if you have been dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin through your everyday spending over the past decade, you would have seen gains overall. Bitcoin rewards earned and held for 1 year on a Gemini credit card have appreciated 176% on average. You're investing as you spend. Truly a no-brainer. This is exactly what this card does automatically. Every time that you swipe, you're buying Bitcoin or whatever crypto that you choose at the moment's price. Some days you buy high, some days you buy low. But over time, you're smoothing out the volatility. Now, I need to be clear, cryptocurrency is a high-risk investment vehicle. These rewards can go down in value, and there's no guarantees. But for someone like me who's already planning to invest in crypto anyways, getting it automatically through my spending is pretty appealing. Beyond the crypto rewards, this card has some solid benefits that make it competitive even if you ignore the crypto aspect. Your crypto rewards are deposited instantly into your Gemini account at the moment that you make a purchase. This is different from traditional credit cards where you would have to wait until the statement closes. You can watch your crypto balance grow in real time. You can change what cryptocurrency that you're earning at any time through the app. So if you want to earn Ethereum 1 month and switch your Bitcoin next, it's just a few taps. There's currently a $200 welcome bonus after spending $3,000 in qualifying purchases within the first 90 days, paid in whatever crypto that you choose. There's no annual fee, which immediately puts it ahead of many premium cards. There's also no foreign transaction fees, making it great for international travel. It's also a MasterCard, so there is a wide network. On top of that, you get the perks that come along with MasterCard World Elite. But there's one consideration that might be a deal breaker for some people, and that's something that most reviewers don't talk about. When you earn crypto rewards and later sell or trade them, you may owe taxes on any gains. The IRS treats cryptocurrency as property, so if your crypto's value goes up and you sell them, that's a taxable event. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's the same as any investment gain, but it does add some complexity compared to cashback rewards. The good news is that the Gemini Exchange provides tax reporting tools to help you track your transactions. And if you're planning to hold your crypto long term anyways, this becomes less of an immediate concern. There's also no fees when you earn crypto rewards, but if you do want to sell or trade them later, standard Gemini fees would apply. One thing that I really appreciate is that you can always convert your rewards to Gemini USD. They're a stablecoin that's pegged to the US dollar, if you want to lock in the value without selling. Now, let me tell you about the card design and the overall experience because this is where Gemini really nailed it. This is probably one of the best looking cards that I own. The metal construction feels solid, and there is a clean design with no visible numbers, giving it a premium futuristic vibe. The card itself comes in 4 colors. I went with the orange version because, let's be honest, it looks pretty unique. There is no card numbers printed on the physical card, just your name. All the details are in the Gemini app, which adds a nice security layer. The app experience is smooth, so no complaints there. The integration between the card and the Gemini ecosystem is seamless, so if you're already using Gemini for crypto trading or just want to start, having everything in one place is convenient. When I break down all of these categories, here's where the Gemini credit card lands. The approval process is a 4 out of 5. Reward structure, 4 out of 5. Benefits and features, 4 out of 5. Practical considerations, 3 out of 5. And design and experience, a 5 out of 5. It's not trying to be the highest cashback card or offer the most premium travel benefits. Instead, it is positioned as a bridge between traditional spending and crypto investment. So for me personally, I see this as a great alternative to a traditional cashback card, especially given my interest in cryptocurrency. It works the same way as any other card, but with the possibility of your rewards appreciating over time. The key is understanding what you're getting into. You're trading the certainty of cashback for the potential of appreciation and volatility of cryptocurrency. Look, you can take everything that I've explained in this video and decide whether or not this card fits your financial goals and risk tolerance. And you probably make a good decision either way. But the truth is, there's much more to consider than what I can cover in one video. You need to think about how this fits into your overall credit strategy, your investment goals, and your comfort level with crypto. The best part about the Gemini credit card is that you can see if you're eligible right now to see the potential credit limit and APR without affecting your credit score. That way, you can make an informed decision with all of your facts. If you want to check your eligibility or learn more about the specific rates and fees, click the link down in the description or go to gemini.com/namwin to apply and start earning.